Hey everybody, I'm Kyle.
That's Rachel.
That's Ian.
And last week's video was Civ 6, what do we call it?
Scout's Honor.
Yeah, Scout's Honor, and these are the comments.
From Sarah Smiles. How did Norway not learn sailing? They were too busy pining for the fjords.
Every single Civ 5 video, there's one major thing that I overlook. It's either Queen Elizabeth not asking for a trade agreement, or it's making an entire video about scouts capturing ruins and not bringing up this one specific unit that I can't remember. One of the Civs have people brought up a lot, like the Path. I think they're called the Pathfinder, actually.
Probably.
And in this one, it was making this joke and accidentally picking the single civilization in the entirety of the game that uses sailing when none of the others do. It's funny because this is one of those exact examples. We've been talking about this. People, on occasion, in the comments respond to people asking about that, saying it's part of the joke. And I really appreciate people sticking up for us, but most of the time it's actually just us messing up. I have a comment from Stellware.
However you say it is correct.
I literally just found the channel at like 8 last night and have just finished the Binge Watch playlist and the Community Comments Season 2 playlist, and as I'm finishing the last Community Comments video, this one pops up in my notifications.
We did that on purpose.
Which means he watched it for 12 hours.
You are cool. We like you.
One of those things is true.
Don't be mean to our fans. That's legitimately impressive. Thank you very much for watching all of our videos.
That is
I wouldn't
impressive.
recommend doing it in one sitting because it sounds kind of crazy and probably bad for your health, both physical and mental. But we appreciate the massive compliment that is.
I have a comment from Shiny Duat. It says, Scout doesn't have doggo, 0 out of 10. JK, amazing work as always.
The new game has a dog with the Scout.
Yes.
I did not have a dog on hand, but I did manage to put together a new Scout costume just out of other pieces of costume that we had lying around.
Oh, that's great.
So that's something, yeah. It was like the Scout costume that you wore, and the other one was like the Civ 5 one, and they look completely different now. But I only thought to check that like the day before we started filming, so I had to just run around and grab pieces from different things.
From Hail Hydra. Great video, amazing as always. Quick question though, why is the username in the URL of your YouTube channel Quubby? I just noticed and was confused.
That was the username I made the account with back in 2006 or something, back when YouTube was new and I was a child.
Yeah.
And I had no intention of doing anything with YouTube. It was just a new thing and I made an account.
Not that we aren't still children, but now we're children with better naming taste.
Children who could grow beards.
And there was no way to change it, and there still isn't, except that you can assign a Google Plus page to it, which then overwrites the name, which is why it's anything different. But yeah, the URL now still contains Quubby, and the custom URL still is White Lightning HQ, because you can't change that once you set it. So it's actually just kind of a big mess.
From Adam Collins. Wow, 60K. I knew you guys would gain traction. This is the first of this kind of comment. From that was better than I expected, to you guys should be more popular, to I knew you would get there. It's just, that's really great.
It'd be really interesting to go back and like watch one of our first community comments videos compared to like one of these.
Yeah.
Just to see the difference in what people say about like our subscriber count.
Yeah.
Because I remember specifically reading off like the wow, that was surprisingly good comments back during like episode 3 or something.
Polikarpov Mosca. You guys should do a series about Civ 2. We'll give you enough material for years.
I think I responded about that.
You did. You said that. I just showed Kyle the amazing Civ 2 advisors.
They're so ridiculous. It's people. Like, actual live-action footage of people are the advisors wearing costumes of about the same quality level of all of our videos.
And they just, every time you rank up through an era, they change costume to more modern.
Nikolay Simonov says, I have added Russian subs to this video, please approve it. I will, at some point. I have it on my list to go, like, every now and then I just go and approve, like, 30 different subtitles that people have submitted, just because I don't usually have enough time to, like, check them every day. I usually do them in batches, but thank you to everybody who's been submitting subtitles. It's very helpful, and if you haven't been seeing them show up, it's just, that's the only reason. It's just because I haven't had the time to go approve them yet.
From Lemon Ice Cream. Yay, Ian's back!
Oh yeah, I guess you haven't been in one in a while, actually.
Yeah, actually, well, I mean, I think just on the channel it's been a while since I've been in a video.
Rachel hasn't been in one for a while, but they are both going to be in an upcoming Doctor Strange video. based on somebody's suggestion. I forget who suggested it specifically, but I thought it was a great idea, and so we came up with one to do with that.
That's
finished. Yeah.
That's why they call her. It's I don't. This is not. I don't do this.
This isn't me, okay? This isn't me.
We're just finished shooting that one, and
If
I think
I'd do it better.
that's coming out this next Monday. Actually, when this comes out, it'll be the next Monday's video. And
No,
then-
it should be 2 weeks.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Crap. Sherlock is next.
Right.
I get it mixed up because it's the same guy. So okay, so sorry. This coming Monday is actually one about TV detectives that I did with Ethan and Jeffrey. I did it to him earlier, so I had to make up for it. And
I think you only do it to him though.
and then there's they'll be out in some order at some point in time, okay? And then another Civ video should be after that. Actually, that's what I'm gonna be working on writing next. And I think I'm currently 2 weeks ahead as of recording this video, which is I don't know how. After the mess of a month this has been, I don't know how it ends with me being 2 videos ahead of myself.
Yeah.
But
It's because you're good at things.
that can't be it. I'm gonna try to maintain that until because we have Ren Fair in a couple months, and then we have
Just run fair.
I'm moving, so I'm gonna have to take a couple weekends off. So it'll be good to have videos backed up so that I can still release them that week.
Like we are just gonna sit there and film you moving and just put it on the
I'll
channel.
I'll probably try to film something just in the new apartment. Actually, now that we have so many fans in Texas, if anyone is interested in going to the Scarborough Renaissance Fair on the weekend of the 23rd, is that the right day? April?
Yeah, I think
You're
so.
inviting real life people to a time and
Well,
place.
I mean, if they're around, we're going to be there at a specific weekend just doing our usual Ren Fair thing, and if we happen to bump into you, that'd be cool. April 22nd and 23rd are the days we're going to be there. It's the second to last weekend in April, so if you are interested in going, you can go by, and we will be there basically the entire day, both days, and might run into you at some point, so yeah, we'll update on when we're going also on Twitter and things, and probably post photos at some point. Our camera broke again while we were filming the Civ video that we just did the comments from, so that's currently in progress yet again. I sent it to Panasonic. They are replacing the entire motherboard in the camera now, just to try to eliminate any problem, and they're actually doing it for free, which is nice, and then sending it back for free. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave your comments and questions on any video this week. We might get to them next week, and we'll see you next Friday.